there's a tremendous need for skilled trade workers. What we're hearing from the business community is that they can't find people for incredibly well-paying positions. So it's going to provide an opportunity. It's going to provide alternatives for students, alternatives for our workforce. It's going to benefit our business community as far as hiring and having assistance and help for the work that they need to get done. It's going to be a tremendous asset.
We had heard from members of the community, from those people who work in construction in the skilled trades area, that there's just not enough people to hire.
At a time when employers say it's getting harder to fill the community's thousands of vacant trade positions that are posted each year, the Clauson Center will offer students rewarding career options and the community a trained and talented workforce.
I think that the impact is going to be both broad and deep. I think that there are going to be so many different communities and people within our communities that are going to be affected, whether you're talking about the students themselves or their families, the employers that are going to hire them, and even the homeowners and the business people who have those skilled workers come into their homes and their establishments to work. It will provide life-sustaining work and life-sustaining jobs and opportunities right here and right now. It will also provide opportunities for entrepreneurship.
I think the Clauson Center for Innovation and Skilled Trades has the potential to touch every family in our community. I think it can help the parents and help the students, give them opportunity to learn skills that they can apply towards a job that can earn a living wage.
You have young people with limited hopes and limited futures coming into these kind of programs, and when they leave, a lot of them have jobs in their field. A lot of them have really high hopes and expectations, and I don't think you can do better than that.
As many of you may know, the Radcliffe Foundation has supported for many, many years the entrepreneurship program at Arundel Community College. And we've seen so many of the graduates of AACC go on to have incredible businesses. They've hired people, they've grown those businesses. And I do believe that there's going to be many studying and learning down in the Clauson Center that have an idea that one day I want to go on and be like some of those graduates and start my own business. So I think there's incredible economic impact to this. It's going to create jobs, it's going to empower people, and it's going to provide a path forward where I think people will find joy in the work that they're doing, and there's nothing better than that. The other reason why the Clauson Center is so important to the Radcliffe Foundation is because of the respect that Phil and Carol always had for Jim and Janet Clauson. They're special people. They have an incredible vision for what's possible. And Phil and Carol always have supported Jim and Janet, and I think had great respect for their vision and their ability to see things through.
We always say, as kids, it's easy to be excited about heavy equipment and tools. Somewhere from preschool to graduating high school, we've been conditioned to almost convince kids otherwise. The idea that Arundel Community College would build a facility like this and be housing this sort of institution proves that this is a real career opportunity for many, many folks. And I think it gives credence to the fact that there are thousands of employers out there and folks looking for people that will graduate from the Clauson Center. And for those of us who are employers, we couldn't be more excited because it's just another way to access good talent. The idea that industry is being invited to the table to sit with the community college and explain our perspective and what we are considering of significance as we're looking to hire folks is a big deal.
Today, this vision becomes a reality as we celebrate the start of construction on the Clauson Center for Innovation and Skilled Trades, a new building located on AACC's Arnold campus that is funded solely through philanthropic dollars.
When we started talking about this project, and there's been a lot of community support, and it's just nice to see the progress. It's always fun, and the building is really coming together.
The Clauson Center was not the work of a single person. It is the collaboration and partnership of AACC's Board of Trustees, college leadership, the AACC Foundation's Board of Directors, industry leaders, and our community. We are deeply grateful for the many donors who have generously supported this initiative. especially the leadership and generosity of Janet and Jim Clauson.
I think as we look back, we're going to recognize that this was a big turning point to providing a real opportunity for a lot of our community members to change their lives. And so as an employer and as a philanthropist, I'd love to say thank you to everyone for their efforts. It's going to be phenomenal for us and for everybody in Anne Arundel County.
I would thank the donors. I think they've stepped out beyond the normal path that people give into. Giving money into a program, you have to look and see what the probability is of the program's success. And here we have it in spades.
As chair of the Board of Trustees and on behalf of all of the trustees, we want to thank this community for what they have done. They have stepped forward, especially the Clausons, but they have stepped forward. They have raised the money to do this. They have given the money, and we will be forever grateful at what this is going to do for our college and our community.
Thank you for your trust in the college. Thank you for your involvement. Thank you for your assistance. Thanks for listening. Thanks for choosing AACC. This really is a building that was put up by the community and supported by the community. So it really addresses a tremendous need that's not addressed currently in the county. So I want to say thank you for your trust in us as a college.